Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Kodiaks and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. It's the Kodiaks kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still filling in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And he added the extra point. He'll return it. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Is there a better way to respond than right there? First possession, your defense gives up a touchdown, and the kick return unit creates the excitement and goes right down the field, makes the huge play, and grabs the momentum back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Right back to the well. Might have a chance. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff for Frazier. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Powers. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Kodiaks have their offense in high gear. On the ground with the counter. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go to the counter play. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down. That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Maybe a crease. The 20. Touchdown, Kodiaks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he tacked on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Running inside, it's Scott. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. That's caught. It's Collins. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up.
There's some room. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the third down.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's a give to Frazier. There's a crease. Got enough for the first. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Going to the run, it's Frazier. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And it's the Kodiaks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kodiaks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big, but this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Hayes. Caught. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. You really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now,
and the ball is free on the pitch. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab in their space. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up a first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Here's the pressure. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He's not going to make it on 4th and 2. He's going to lose a yard. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move. Finding some room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Cardiacs are marching down the field. Handoff, Frazier running left. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Powers. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third down, here's Frazier. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open space at the 25. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Scott. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's caught! And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's Northern Illinois, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is. Now back to your game in Fargo. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Black. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And it's the Kodiaks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Powers. Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Kodiaks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. Makes it past the marker. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Here's a little room there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes a grab and room to run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down.
Ready, go!
Handoff, Frazier running left. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Frazier again. Nice move there. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And it's the Kodiaks are flying down the field. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Kodiaks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. Oh, it's blocked.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Lets it fly deep downfield. That pass is incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game...
Snags it, and there's running room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll bring it out. It's Black. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The run inside. It's Willis. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I...
Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Man, that is so much easier said than done. To be a linebacker and have to play the run and then break on the running back and then tackle him in open space, like, you've got to be a really, really good athlete. It started with his eyes, seeing the running back creep out to the flat, breaking on it, and then being physical for the tackle.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Running inside, it's Willis. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. The play-action fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And it's the Kodiaks come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. And the Kodiaks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw its Powers. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, going to the air. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This offense has it with really good field position. He might want another play. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They were really aggressive going for it in their own. Makes the catch and he's free. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And it's the Kodiaks moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Powers. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Stands in and takes the hit. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try. Got a little grab, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for space, it's Willis. Runs through the tackle, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Hayes. Floating away. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The running back has it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very